So in this video, I'm going to show you how to edit a vlog using Quik by GoPro. So it's as simple as downloading this free app called Quik from GoPro. If you haven't already done so, make sure you go to the Play Store or Apple Store or whatnot. Look for Quik, Q-U-I-K, right? And then when you find it, make sure it's installed. In my case, I've already have it installed, so go ahead and make sure you open it up. So once you open up GoPro, all you have to do is create an edit and then import whatever footage that you want to be able to import. So in this case, I was just kind of messing around in terms of footage that I captured with my phone that I wanted to showcase. Hey, this is how you can use your phone for video. So 1, 2, 3, and say 4. Actually, no. Yeah, let's see, 5. I'm actually pulling it in out of order, and then just to say, okay, let's go. And it's going to start importing all of that footage. Give it a moment. It's gonna, it's not going to be, it might take like a minute, depending on how many clips you've got and how much footage you want to play with. It might be a minute before all of it is imported. Once it's done importing, you can begin your edit. This is what it's going to look like. You can title your footage whatever you want. Call it, don't call it my edit. Make sure you change that. So let me go ahead and pause this. First, let's go here. And let's change this. And the way, again, what I did was, if I go back, you select your clip, right? Whatever your clip is, you select it, you press edit, and then from here, you can add text, right? In this case, I can alter that, call it whatever I want. In the case of a vlog, I don't want a text intro, so I'm just gonna go ahead and remove it. So I'm gonna say, not duplicate, whoops. You can duplicate the footage, but remove, right? And then again, remove, boom, done. And from here, what I would suggest is find each of those clips, go to volume, and just keep it at mix, right? Assuming your volume is at the appropriate level. If the volume is too low, you can always go to boost, which is gonna make the volume louder. But I would say keep it at mix, and then and do that for all of them. Just make sure that they're all on mix, and in the end, you'll see the GoPro just disabled it because obviously GoPro wants to advertise for their product, which is free. Now you can press done. From here, you can select music, or you can say no music, right? Depending on how you want to roll with it. I would first suggest turn off the music so that you can focus on the edit. So in this case, let's select the clip, and I select to edit the clip, and then I scroll all the way over and I go to trim, and so let's pause that. You can just press boom to pause that. But right now, what GoPro app does automatically, it'll just start selecting random clips to kind of give you a highlight, because that's what's kind of designed for. But if you wanted to do a vlog where you have a full entire take, you go to manual. So let me just go to do not disturb mode. So this way there's no audio being played back. But you'll be able to see the entire clip now. But there's parts of it that you want to edit. So I press play. Obviously, I don't want the whole piece where, you know, my hand's over the lens, and there you go. Now that's the point in which I start talking. All I got to do is select the edge of the thing, and you can even press and hold it. And then you'll notice that it kind of zooms into the timeline, and then you simply let it go in regards to wherever you want to end the thing. So, and you can even select in terms of where you want to go. What if you want to make a cut within a timeline? Well, for starters, if you want to make a vlog, I would say record your vlog in accordance to, like, plan the video. Don't don't jabber on and don't ramble on forever and without planning what you want to say, where you want to say it in terms of your environment and location. So that way you speak and say exactly what you need to for the clip. You're editing it in your mind. That's the best practice. But if for whatever reason you haven't done that, I would say find the portion in which you're like, hey, you know what? I completed that piece. I'm going to bring that over here. I'm going to say, check mark, which is to now just take that front segment, then select it, 3 dots, duplicate. And now that same segment is duplicated, go back to trim, and then you can just simply extend to the next segment that you want to be able to keep within that long take that you might have recorded. So, and here I am kind of showcasing the features of a camera or whatever, and I press check mark. And that basically gets me to transition to my next cut within the same clip and video. So there's other features here called highlight, but if you were, let's say you want to do a vlog and then a montage and a vlog, you can do that. And part of it is essentially, if you have additional clips, from here you go to, not trim actually. Let's say, now this is not action footage, but let's say you want to add additional footage here. So I can go to plus and let's go to some, action footage here. So I've got some action footage where people are rolling. Right, so let's select this, click add media, and it will literally add it where I selected add in the timeline. And then from here, I go to highlight and I select that, and I can press exactly parts of the footage. You know what, I want that because there's action here. And you basically highlight all the areas that you want the clip to be, and you click OK. Right, and then from here, you, and keep in mind, GoPro is going to edit it, because now if you go to trim, it's on auto. The yellow is all the areas that are yellow is all the highlighted areas. GoPro is selecting that, and they're also adding additional selections too. So let's say you have that, and then after the montage or the highlight reel, it cuts back to a vlog. And then from here, you may want to just go ahead and trim. Make sure it's on manual because you get the entire clip. Then let's say you want to use the entire 43-second talking head portion, and then for dramatic effect, you zoomed into the camera, or you move the camera closer and you have a talking headpiece. You go to trim, you go to manual, and you want to keep the entire 24 seconds of that. And then you play back the last piece here that kind of moves out. You click on trim, you go to manual, you scan the thing in terms of what parts of it are appropriate to you. And you realize, hey, you know what? I don't like this part because I'm just rambling. So I would just want to delete it. So you can go hit the 3 dot, click on remove, and boom, you're done. And in fact, if you wanted to add something, instead of a clip, or let's say you wanted to add text, boom, you can add text, fin, which is old film language for, hey, this clip is now done. Or you can just say something along the lines of, let's say, subscribe, and you're basically saying thank you, subscribe, whatnot, and you can just kind of add these kind of boom, subscribe. Now, one of the things is like, hey, how do I change it? How is that there and whatnot? Once you say done, there's themes here. These themes are basically different templates and styles that are in play. See, light is, they just kind of have like these light leaks kind of built into it. You can also do flick. Again, it's just different styles that they showcase in this whole thing. And it concludes with like that white drop. But yeah, I mean, that's it. You can just pick whatever style you like. Let's go back to the timeline, right? In the end, there's that text there. And now this entire video, let's say we go to length, and we want to maximize the length of that video because it's a YouTube video. You want to be able to showcase as much content as possible. And you've got like 30 seconds of talking, maybe 20 seconds of highlights, and another 30 or 40 seconds of talking. And it's all there. And then all you have to do is essentially, make sure that if you want any music or whatnot, you can select whichever track that you like. Let's see, let's turn off do not disturb mode so I can hear the audio. What do we have here? Let's see. Let's see, GoPro Travel, Summer, Epic. What do we got for Epic? I don't like that one. No, that's too... boom, that's an action one. Okay, here we go. Now, it's kind of loud. So this is where if you want the music there, but you want your voice to not be drowned out by it, you go back to the timeline. You go here, you click on edit, and then you go to volume and you tell it boost. Let's see, how does that sound? Let's press play. Okay, didn't really make much of a difference. So let's say you want to go back to mix. Let's go to done, and you go to music and you turn it off completely. But then what's going to happen is your highlight reel that you kind of selected here is going to not be as cool as if you had edited it with video. So a trick is, there's a video that I'm going to be including at the end of this where it just shows how to make a highlight video. So you just create the highlight video and then you import that video itself into this. So that way your talking head portion has no music or no soundtrack or whatnot. And then your highlight video is like all epic as, you know, as you would like it to be. And then you go back to your talking head portion within that particular project file. Once you're done with everything, you press save, right? And then once you go to save, it'll show up on here. And then you click on the arrow, the curvy arrow, save to your phone. And then this is where you get to change your qualities. So depending on where you're going to be distributing it, I personally like to go max it out, high quality, save. And it's going to be 2 gigabytes. I have 500 gigabytes on my phone, so that's not a big deal. But if you're limited in terms of how much space you got on your phone, you know, you can hit up 1080p. You can even not make it high quality, just 500 meg and say continue. And that's it. And you just wait for it to finish and it will save the video on your phone. Like when I first started like making this YouTube channel, I was just using my phone. And when I discovered GoPro's Quik, it wasn't even as robust as it is now. It couldn't even do 4K. It could do 1080p, but it wasn't even high quality. And I think I made close to like 250 videos. The first 100 or so I did on the daily, just so I can learn and practice and whatnot. And that's the thing, like this is an app, it's a program, it's a skill. Editing itself is a skill. So it's one of those things where you're gonna have to practice it. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. And one of the best ways to practice a skill such as this is to shoot the things that you enjoy. And capture those moments, whether it be family, friends, sports, outdoors, or just random shenanigans. This is going to be great for that. I hope you guys enjoyed, benefited. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave them in the comments below. I'll see you soon.